You're all sitting on the edge of your seat, beer in hand, waiting to see who's won. Here we go. Who's it going to be? We have one. Who's it going to be? Oh! There you go, Rusty. You're the winner.
That's me.
Following Paul's recipe, 65 degrees mash temp. Unfortunately I got 66.3, an hour later 66.4, so yeah. He told me to use 3 litres of water per kilo of grain. Done that, dick. And then drain it fast, whoosh, done that, dick. And then my HLT, heat the water up to 78 degrees C, half it, put half in the mash tun and wait 30 minutes. Done that. So what I'm going to do next is drain it all out, and then I'm just going to slowly sparge. Got about 10 litres left. Some herbs for my dinner. Right, so thank you very much to Paul. As you saw there, I won his 200 sub competition. Paul is here brewing. Down below will be a link. And I sent him a message and said, instead of a voucher, why don't you buy me an all grain kit of your choice and I'll brew it. If you've been following Paul, you could probably guess what he sent me. So what I'm brewing today is the Rust Bucket. Oh yeah! And as you saw there, he told me his method for mashing and sparging, which I'll just run through again. So mash temp 65°C for 1 hour using 3 litres per kilo of grain, then drain. Take your remaining water at 78, half it. Put half in the mash tun, give a good stir and leave for 30 minutes. Recirculate until clear. Then fly sparge the remaining sparge water slowly while emptying the mash tun. I have to say, Paul, wow, efficiency. Here we go. Bear in mind I usually get 70s somewhere. 86.2. Hooray! I think that's my best ever. Thank you very much, Paul. 86.2% efficiency. So pre-boil is 1041. So in the end I'm gonna get, I don't know, 5% maybe, somewhere like that. I'll run through the recipe. So I've put rice hulls. He recommended to put rice hulls in the tun to prevent the stuck sparge. Never really had a stuck sparge before, but I did it anyway. We've got, I'm going to do a percentage, 66.5% pale, 17.1% rye, 4.2% Munich, 3.8 torrefied wheat, 3.2 crystal, 1.4% roasted rye malt. And the hop schedule, pretty cool, pretty nice looking hop. So we're bittering with Columbus, 60 minutes, 14 grams. And then 15 minutes we've got Amarillo, 20, and Citra, 20. Wow, we all love a bit of Citra after Homebrew Chris's videos. Homebrew Chris's beers. Lower it down to 80, steep for 30 minutes. Amarillo, 52 grams, Citra, 35 grams. Dry hop in. Paul recommended. He was unable to get all the ingredients with one of those kits because, you know, there's a limit. So I had to add a little bit extra. That being the dry hops. He recommended 60 grams Amarillo, 40 grams Citra. Don't have that, so I've got 50 Amarillo and 50 Citra. Bang! This here, believe it or not, I don't know how it lasted so long, and that is all I've got left of the drop kick, Nate. Thank you very much, Nate. It's gone. In the cupboard I've got chili, porter, I've got coffee stouts, I've got the brown ale, which I'll come on to in a minute, and then I've got loads of experimental beers that are horrible and I wanted to chuck, but I'm going to have nothing else to drink, so I'm going to be getting my way through those. Might as well. On to that American brown. So those of you who've been following me on Facebook, you will know that I used, and those of you who watched the video, I used Windsor yeast. Yes, people told me avoid it, but I already bought the bloody packet.
So, here goes. I put the Windsor yeast. It fermented like crazy, way for about 3 days. Say 4th or 5th day, it stopped. In my head I'm thinking, great, that's fermented out, I'll give it 2 weeks and bottle. I got a bit lazy, it was about 16 days maybe when I decided to bottle, so I took the fermenter out, took it downstairs, took a reading, and it was, can't remember off the top of my head, but it was in the 120s. And I was thinking, the weather's quite hot. And I put a question on Facebook, should I just bottle it or should I stir it? So I decided to stir it because I don't want any bottle bones. So what I did was give it a little stir, kind of, you know, the way it is, reactivate the yeast, aggravate the yeast, what's the word I'm looking for? And what I also did, which I don't know why I did, I had an expired packet of Nottingham, expired 2 months ago, so I thought, well, you know, I'm only going to chuck it. So I took half a packet of Nottingham yeast, I put it into the water and make sure it looked alright, it did look alright, so I chucked that in.
To cut a long boring story short, it took 31 days to ferment. In the end it went down to 10:10, but it took 31 days. So I've bottled that. It tastes, you can taste the burn, the alcoholic burn. It's 5.9, I think it's 5.9%. So I'm going to leave that for a few months and then get back to it. So the rust bucket clone, I'm going with old trusty there, US05. The Homebrew of the month. Now, this guy, I have to apologise in advance. I only ever watch 1-2 videos, and you've been commenting on my videos for a while now. Your comments always make me laugh. I don't know why, I haven't been watching. Apologies. Since you put out your recent video, I just thought you were so funny. I went back and I've watched all your videos. This guy, he's not only that funniest brew tuber, he's one of the funniest guys on YouTube, period. And he put out a Homebrew Wednesday video this month, which I'm going to put a link down below. When I finish rambling, please just go and watch it, because you're guaranteed to fucking laugh. It's one of the best Homebrew Wednesday videos of all time. He's just so funny. So Homebrew of the month is going to Count Drunkula. Yep. So
Hey, it's Christmas coming up, and so I asked your mum what she wanted, and she said she'd like another tattoo. So, you know, she's a little bit lazy, and she says she doesn't want to sit down for it. So we've just cut this square of skin off her back. So, oh god, it stinks. At least, you know, don't tell her that, you know, she's had a wash by proxy, but, you know, because she don't like to, she don't agree with it. But, yeah. What do you think we're going to have to put on there? You know, it's a bit small to get the name of all the kids on there, you know, even if we use size 12 font. You know, and tracking down the dads would be a bit of a problem, wouldn't it? So, you know, your name would probably be down here somewhere. So, yeah. Guess what's to die? Guess what's to die? Guess what's to die? It's bloody bottling day. But it's also something else. What could it be? That's bloody right. It's my very first kegging day. Oh, mother of mercy, what am I doing that wrong there? Right. I'm such a numbskull. That's what I forgot to do. Flow, my juicy bev.
But I hope he made you laugh, and go check him out, guys. Cheers. Right, so thank you to everyone who was on YouTube Live. That was pretty cool, made the day go quicker. Original gravity then is 1051 and the target 1048. Above. It's above. Right, so it's looking good.